I have a lovely time doing comedy. I do really enjoy it, but I primarily do it because if I'm not booked to leave the house, I don't. And apparently that's not good for me. Stupid therapist, always telling me what to do. But no, if left to my own devices, I'd spend most of my life just indoors in my little flat, probably fluffy pyjamas with my little cat, watching horrendous murder documentaries. Yeah, just putting fistfuls of Bombay mix into my face. See, Florence, this is why we don't trust people with patios. So yeah, I like being single. I'll be quite proudly doing my bit for the male loneliness epidemic. Obviously, let's be honest, there are certain things I miss about being in a relationship, certain intimate physical things. But I found there's on the internet there's videos for that, which is great fun. Yeah. Thank fuck for Dr. Pimple Popper. Yeah. Oh, I don't know where I'll be without her. I won't get a good night's sleep, let's be honest. But I do watch them going, oh, it's been too long since I've got my hands on a good ingrown beard hair. But it's a good job. I'm quite content being single, really. Because the alternative would involve dating. And let's all be honest, that is horrendous. It is a horrendous thing to do. Filming TV, they love to glamorise it. And they're like, oh, everyone's out in dating, everyone loves dating like it's a fun hobby and it'll be a thing that we'll miss if we go into relationships. That's bullshit. That's like, in reality, dating is a thing that people do in the hope that if they just keep doing it, they'll reach a point where they never have to do it again.
Amen.
Right? That also accurately describes a crippling gambling addiction and chemotherapy. That's not a Venn diagram of joy, is it really? I don't want to be that. So I have opted out. Because I can't do it anymore. It's always been awful. It's been awful throughout history, dating. It's always been terrible. But like the last sort of 10, 15 years, the internet keeps finding new and inventive ways of adding layers to the shit trifle that is dating, right? They brought us the apps, then from the apps came catfishing, and then sort of more recently we've had the invention of the alpha male podcast. Yes, that's the exact reaction. If you are a wonderful, evolved human being who doesn't know what I'm talking about, let me just quickly put you in. They're basically podcasts by men, for men, about being men, but from what I've noticed, they mainly talk about women. Right? They're obsessed. It's fan behaviour. They just talk about women all the time. It's basically Sex in the City for boys. Like a fun misogynistic twist. Yeah, they do. They hate women, but ironically set themselves up as dating gurus. And it's just, I worry for the youth, young men of today, honestly. Going to these guys for dating advice, it's like going to that woman in Australia for a really good beef Wellington recipe. It's awful advice. It's terrible. And of course, obviously, as a woman, I'm not going to be a big fan of the sexist stuff. But also, as a person with logic in my head, I don't like it because they just talk shit. They talk utter nonsense. Like, they're really big on, like, you have to have, as a man, you have to have a woman or you're not a real man, right? But if you have one, you're not allowed to like her, because that's gay. They're obsessed with stuff being gay. It's bonkers. Yeah, one of them genuinely tweeted, I saw this, and it said, if a man has sex with a woman who is over 5'7" tall, he is gay. Right? And I read that as a 5'10" woman and thought to myself, ooh, I've got some news for some of my exes. I say some of them, A smattering of them figured it out on their own, bless their hearts. But yeah, that's gay apparently. Andrew Tate, king of the knobheads, he put out that if a man gets the scientifically recommended 8 hours of sleep a night, he is gay. Oh. Yeah, sleep's gay now. Right? Weird. And they're taking it so far, and their whole careers rely on it to the point where they're just scrabbling around. Right, next is going to be, sir, do you breathe oxygen through your lungs? Like a woman. Fucking simp. But the one that they've got that really gets me, that is just, oh, ladies, you'll love this, right? Collectively, they've all got together and they're selling the narrative that all women, all females, they have to call us females, to give them a sort of air of expertise, like they're the David Attenborough of getting your dick wet. Right? Is that clever for you? Yeah, but all females exclusively date high-value men, right? Ladies, I think we know that's not true. I think we do. Every woman who dates men has cried genuine tears of heartbreak over some very Asda value products. My favourite bit about that joke is from here, I just watch women laugh, and then I just see a name flash before your eyes. You know the ones. When you met him, it was just festooned with red flags, and you went, ooh, bunting, this'll be fun. It's never, well, actually, it's usually fun for a bit, and then it's really not fun. Talking of Asda value range, side note for you, did you know that the Asda value range make cheese slices that on the ingredients it say they contain 11% cheese? Yeah, 11% cheese, and they're legally allowed to call it cheese. So it's like 11% cheese, 80% water, 9% other stuff, right? But by that maths, I think I might be cheese. It seems like a low bar for cheese, but quite a high bar for a person. So I was like, should I just change my name to Brie and be done with it? Have you ever wondered why Brie is the only human cheese name? No? Alright, I live on my own with a cat. This goes, I have a lot of time to go over these things. But if you think about it, there's actually loads. Like, imagine a sort of a woman with her very middle-class twins with their John Lewis pencil cases going, hello, hi, have you met Auntie? This is Halloumi. And our brother Stilton. Or as we like to call them, Squeaky and Stinky. And then you go sort of down the opposite end of the socio-economic scale. You've got working class twins. You've got a little girl called Dairy Lee, spelled Dairy-Leigh. And her brother Dunkers. I guess we've gone off on a bit of cheese tangent. I do apologise. I'm very distracted by the concept of cheese. Where was I? High-value men. High-value men, in case you are wondering what qualifies you. According to this podcast, number one, you have to earn 6 figures. That's $100 grand a year before any lady will touch your winky. The females, you've got to provide them with a luxury lifestyle. I think we're a bit more realistic than that, and I would say in our 20s we're probably a bit too realistic on that front. In your 20s, a guy with more than one set of bed sheets is marriage material. A testament to that is when I was in my 20s, I once broke into a boyfriend's house when he was at work to kidnap his sheets, take them home and wash them, broke back in again and put him back on his bed. Right. Not out of any sort of sense of gender roles or girlfriendly duty, no, thank you very much. It was just I couldn't like bear being invited round to another night in that festering pit of fag-ash, pot noodle and jizz. It formed a paste, right? It was disgusting. It was absolutely bad. That man was a walking health hazard, but the punchline to that is I loved him. Think of him now and I gip, but at the time I was so devoted. Yeah, these podcasts are telling young men that you've got to compete with the top 1% of men to get a girlfriend. No. If you catch us at the right time, our bar is so low. It's so low an ant couldn't limbo under it, right? And neither could Deck. It's a very, very low but according to the podcast, no, you have to be very rich and you also have to have a six-pack. You've got to be big and muscly and have the body fat percentage of an ironing board. You've got to see all your muscles and your veins, your insides through your outsides, right? Because apparently nothing gets the females going more than a big, visible, throbbing cardiovascular system. Doesn't do it for me. Does it for some women, not for me. I've done the general consensus among my friends and we're not really into it. Most of my friends like a dad bod for a bit of a superior cuddle. I've always been attracted to men that would affectionately be referred to by their friends as lanky streaks of piss. Right? Tall, spindly. David Tennant, basically silly string that can act, right? But I'd squeeze his blackheads any day of the week. But no, like tall and spindly and sort of sprightly, yeah. I get very excited at those car washes with the inflatable guys. Yeah, I don't even have a car. It'd be nice not to go back. But no, the podcast, they say nay. Don't listen to the females, listen to us. All they want is they want protectors and providers, right? It's 2025. It's the wrong time in history for the whole provider thing, you know? We live in a post-Destiny's Child society. Yeah? Shoes on my feet. I bought it. Hey. Admittedly, with birthday money that I got from my nan, right? But since her third husband died, she is a single lady, so it still counts. I think that's roughly about my time, so I'm going to get off soon. I'm going to go home, yay. Because I've got to get up early in the morning. I'm laying a patio for my nan. So,